important factor in Chinese decision over which type of reactors to select instead of design and safety features. This is from Prof. School of Governance at Griffith University, 2012. One important component for safe nuclear development is to guarantee that technologies incorporated in the design and construction of nuclear installation are proven by experience or qualified by testing or analysis according to the Convention of Nuclear Safety. Reactor designs have improved significantly since the 3 Mile Island accident in 1979, moving from what is known as Generation 1 Plus to Generation 2 to Generation 2 Plus with passive safety features, and to Generation 3, represented by Westinghouse AP1000 and Areva EPR 1000 Plus designs. The nuclear industry and safety authorities around the world have been trying to build redundant safety systems and multiple barriers to protect against the large release of radiation into the environment. But in China, the safety of reactor designs have little to do with the design per se. It has everything to do with how a particular design was selected and adopted. Designing a nuclear power plant is an incredibly important decision that should be free from politics. However, this rarely happens in China. Attempts at building a plant in the Hunan province through local Chinese politics plays too large a role in decisions. This is also from the last source. The IEA lists general technical factors on siting, including earthquake risk, severe weather events, flooding, geotechnical hazards, local instability, population distribution, and uses of land and water in the region. How to ensure that technical merits are considered without political interference is a serious challenge in China. The Jiang and Guangdong hosted the first 2 nuclear power plants partly because they had natural harbors that are close to water but relatively far from major population centers. Later, Shandong, Liaoning, Fujian, Hainan, Guangxi, Jiangsu were added to the list of possible sites all along the coast. Since the early 2000s, several inland provinces, Hunan, Hubei, Sichuan, Jiangxi, and Henan, have been pushing to build nuclear power plants. Scarce traditional energy sources are only one motivation. Other factors behind local push for nuclear projects include jobs, infrastructure development, GDP growth, and future revenues. Nuclear projects are attractive to many provincial and local leaders because before construction can begin, roads, water, electricity, and other creation for local people and GDP growth in general. These are commonly known as benefice complex activities because they also allow local officials to put their names on various projects and thus carry on their legacy. GDP growth is also one criterion used by higher officials in considering promotions for local officials. Evidence that says nuclear power is safe is based on several flawed assumptions. This is from Princeton Program on Strategy and Global Security, 2011. Chain of event conception of accidents typically used for such risk assessments cannot account for the indirect, nonlinear, and feedback relationships that characterize many accidents. These risk assessments do a poor job of modeling human action. This inherent limitation means that any calculation using this in
Time. Crossfire. Melody, first question. Go.
You said building the power plants, it may affect like the earthquake, and it's a challenge. You said
affect what?
About the power plants, which the challenge to China is about like the earthquake or what? Please explain it more clearly.
The IAEA, not China, IAEA was general technical factors on siting, and that includes earthquakes.
Okay.
And so the IAEA uses these factors to decide where to site nuclear power plants. But China are not really following that siting. isn't there any other option for China to use? Because nuclear power is our neighbors, so I don't think it's really stable.
Nuclear power is not only the option, you're right, but it's more like, it's more efficient because like the solar and the hydro and the wind, it may cost a lot of money and except it, besides that, if they're,
But it's so expensive, though, wind energy.
what?
But it's so expensive without wind energy.
I said, this is one of the reasons, but I want to say is if there is any wind, if today's rain and the solar can work, so it's not efficient.
Oh,
Okay, you said about the reactor and China has already organized an organization of the safeguard to see the safe of the reactor. So the risk won't happen. It will happen in a very low risk. So why do you think it's very important?
according to the evidence I have here,
Yes.
shows that bribes are done in the government. So you saying that the government manages these like constructions,
Yes.
it might be possible that the government might be bribed. So I'm saying that.
Yeah, but this is a national and
So yes, but the bribe is done in the national government. So it's part of the government.
oh, so you think it's China's problem?
Time.
Yeah.